Players looking at hands here. Dennis on the play. First turn, Grindstone. Very nice. Misty Rainforest pass. Blood Moon. I think we're going to see a fetch and response. Yep. Players don't have a life counter. That's okay. We will keep track as best as we can. Red Eyes Vikes is here. What's up, Red Eyes? Predictions are still coming in. Don't miss your chance to vote, everybody. Shatter Skull comes in untapped. City of Traders will be destroyed or sacrificed, I should say. Oh, no, it's not because of the Blood Moon. Never mind, sorry. Here's Magus of the Moon. Can't do anything about that. Expressive Iteration. Red Eyes is good just outside with doggos. Nice. We got people watching outside. Technology. Side Norna, thank you for the resub. 18 months for Side Norna. Thank you, thank you. Side Norna is in the finals of our Webcam Legacy League. Defeating Poing this week. Passing the turn now. So Dennis has half of the combo. Oh, discarding to hand size is Safine's Reclamation. Half of the combo of Grindstone and Painter Servant. Allowing you to mill your opponent until their deck is gone. What do you want to put together, Red Eyes? Share with the class. Nick with a great question. Is this the cat deck? This is the cat deck. This is the cat deck. I was going to make it a surprise for everybody, but got to answer questions in the chat, honestly. That's the rule. So does this Painter deck not play Saga because of the moons? That's what it appears to be. That's a good point. No Sagas. I don't expect we'll see any Sagas in this list. Alpha is here, excited for back-to-back Legacy streams. So am I. Brainstorm resolving here. Some people don't even know we're live right now because we're not live at our usual time. So do me a favor, text all of your friends that we're live right now. Just let them know. Even your friends that don't play Magic. We just got to get some people in here. It's important. Engineered Explosives on 1. That'll be able to blow up Grindstone potentially. Dennis tapping 4 and Karn, the Great Creator. Comes down and it's going to minus. It resolves. Dennis looking through the sideboard. Main board Engineered Explosives, correct. Oh, I missed what card it was. Did anybody see? Luis tapping 3. Narset. It's going to resolve. It's going to minus. We see a swords. Can't cast it currently. Flusterstorm. That's not that exciting. And now Brainstorm. Richardson Pizza says, "Oh yeah, you asked about yesterday about a deck I don't have, but I want to play, and it would be 8 Moon. Interesting. Good choice." All right, Mystic Sanctuary comes in untapped. No ability, though, thanks to the moons. Attacking Narset. Narset down to 1. And here's Painter's Servant. Let's see if it resolves. That must be the card that was found off Karn. I actually didn't get to see what was fetched by Karn. All right, looks like it chose blue, I'm assuming. Is that what that die indicates?
Karn's gonna minus.
It must mean that Dennis has Pyroblast in hand, is my guess. Minusing Karn.
Activate.
Fetches a Tormund script with Karn and plays it immediately. And passes the turn. Turn 0 game says Blood Moon is the worst card Wizards of the Coast has ever printed. MTG Benny says Dennis's signed deck is nice. It is nice. Dennis, very enthusiastic collector of signed Magic the Gathering cards. Snapcaster.
Target expressive iteration.
Expressive iteration targeted by Snapcaster. Tormund's Crypt will hold off, and Expressive Iteration will get cast here. Tormund's Crypt likely waiting for the Savine's Reclamation that's in the yard. Or... What is Dennis waiting for, actually? Savine's Reclamation is an instant. All right, Grindstone activation ends the game. Dennis up a game here. Blood Moon kills Saga, which makes it fair and good. That's true. Turn 0 game says I'd rather play versus Oko than a Blood Moon. Great Furnace to start the game for Dennis, followed up by Lotus Petal. Double Lotus Petal. Goblin Welder. That's a good card. Resolve, and we'll pass the turn. Cute Bunny is here. Serenity Pass. Ouch. Oof.
Hate cards is so brutal.
A lot of discussion in Blood Moon in the chat. It seems that Blood Moon is a very controversial Magic card. We learned that today. All right, sacking the 2 petals, might as well. Blood Moon. It's not that exciting.
About that part. That was dumb.
Not sure why.
It doesn't matter. I'll sack it for red.
All right, well, that stuff is dead. Serenity blew it up. Misty Rainforest Pass. Xancher MTG. Thank you for the resub. 2 months for Xancher. Love all of you. 2 a.m. in Singapore. Work from home rules. Pre-modern deck on the way. I love it. Hello from New York. All right, Great Furnace comes back after sacrificing Chromox with nothing imprinted. Brainstorm. Pyroblast. Cute Bunny with a great question. What was for lunch today? I had a sesame bagel with tofu, veggie, cream cheese today. Non-dairy. What did everybody else have for lunch? Tell us in the chat. Tell us in the YouTube comments. Xancher says, I have this impression that if a New Yorker doesn't eat a bagel a week, they implode.
The green from your deck is just Jeskai colors now. Don't need green cards anymore.
If you're looking for good places to get bagels in New York City, there was a post in our Discord earlier today in the NYC channel by MTG Banding, worth checking out. Teferi Time Raveler put into exile here.
That was supposed to be for when you when I don't roll a 2 on that challenge. I roll a reasonable number. And you roll a reasonable number. I actually would have won if I had a slightly better roll. Okay, nothing happens. Okay? Yeah, one more action. And I drew. I discarded this.
Scalding Tarn pass. So Luis with 2 non-basics. 3 if you want to count the Scalding Tarn, which can obviously go fetch a basic island. Blood Moon still looking like a good play for Dennis. Teferi stuck in exile forever. Chromox, no imprint pass.
I want the days where your end stuff like draw 7 cards because I was like, I don't have anything else I can do.
Pyroblast and Expressive Iteration.
I was just like, well, I gotta protect this Teferi.
Genocide, thanks for the follow. Welcome.
Like, you're right. Just don't have a 1 on top. Chance of having 2 as well. And there's a 2.
Play Mystic Sanctuary.
Not just the bullet.
If there was a 1 to come in the power line,
I know.
I had a 2.
Monastery Mentor follow up here. How has my day been? My day has been great. I went to vote this morning. We have a primary election here in New York City. Got my little sticker on. I voted early. So that's really great news. And I had a nice lunch and went to the grocery store and chopped up some videos from last night's stream. And it was just an all-around terrific day. Simian Spirit Guide coming down. Things are going wrong for Dennis here. Chromox, nothing imprinted, pass. And we're going to start to see some monk tokens appear. Please, please, please have monk tokens. Okay, we got monk tokens, everybody. We got monk tokens. Looks like a Brian Koval monk. Does it say monk in the type line there? I don't know. We got a Brian Koval cameo on the stream today. A monastery mentor found it and put into exile, and it's being cast. It's pretty good.
So I started main decking one day, and it just slipped my mind right now that all of a sudden I can just destroy full turn.
Two explosives for 0. Sure. Sure. Attack for 4.
Take 4.
Go.
Exchange the Chromox for all this pedal.
I'm like, this one makes hard kind of worse. Spell fear. I'll get rid of
What a sigh of relief. Can you imagine if this monastery mentor triggered and they just put a D6 on the table? How bad would that have been?
Choose blue. Go.
Painter Servant, choose blue, pass. Looks like there are now 3 monks. Yeah, no counters on the explosives that I'm aware of. I think it was cast with 0.
He actually has
You have 2 monks, right? You cast the expressive and
No, I cast expressive mentor and then that's the 3.
yeah, but mentor doesn't make a monk. What?
They both make monks.
Oh, off that we made 2 monks.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was expressive into one of these.
Right. Okay, gotcha.
3. There we go.
I'm only showing all the challenge. That's the average. That's the most average.
At least thinking this through.
Oh no. Oh wait. I don't think that counts. Yeah, it doesn't count. You have to get adjacent challenge.
Explosive for 1. Trigger.
Explosives on 1. That shuts off the combo. Another 2 monk tokens created off to the side there up on top center of your screen. Popping the explosives on 1, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so firing it off now to blow up Goblin Welder. There were 2 monks created last turn from the engineered explosives because there were 2 mentors in play.
Okay, with everybody?
Land drop pass.
How big are they?
These are 3 fairies and these are 2 checks.
I'm at 16.
16.
I mean, it doesn't matter. When like
Dennis is at 16, my bad.
Don't say.
6
All of a sudden you'll be like,
6,
gotcha. And I'm
12
like,
damage.
you got me. You got me.
You cast a spell. This is 13, 14 plus 3 is 15. Yeah, 1 if you cast. You have 1 card in your hand.
Yeah, 1 card in my hand.
So as long as it's not a lightning bolt, I'll live another turn. This guy's not doing
Dennis Wing not blocking.
Where are you blocking?
Yeah, I'll go up there.
Sure. So you take 3, 6, and 9. No crack explosives for 0.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pops the explosives on 0, destroying all the monks, and now no Lotus Petals for Dennis. Nagus of the Moon, the follow-up. I mean, that shuts off all of Luis's non-blue mana. Tapping 2. Snapcaster. Expressive Iteration. That gets a scoop from Dennis. We're going to game 3.
Iterating the double mat ones. They're like mat on the inside too. They don't slip very well, so they're kind of hard to shuffle.
You wanted that wrist workout, right? get what you asked for.
Hardcast force on that.
But I think it's a
All right. Luis puts 1 card on the bottom. We see a Force of Will in hand. Ancient Tomb Petal to start. We're going to see a first turn Blood Moon here.
Take 2.
Nick says, in your humble opinion, what is the best card from Commander Legends 2? There are a bunch of different ways to answer that question. In the context of Legacy, it appears to be the Kitten so far. That could change in time. I don't think the Legacy community has fully explored that set yet. At least not in my opinion. There's a lot going on in that set. Force pitching Force on Blood Moon. Pyroblast in response. So we're getting a first turn Blood Moon resolving here for Dennis. 2 cards left in hand for Dennis as well. Misty Rainforest pass. Simian Spirit Guide put in the correct exile zone now. That's all good, Dennis, for not putting out your phone for live totals. No worries. But next time it will be a fine. RBS says, do you think the extraction specialist will find a home in Death and Taxes? I played against extraction specialists the other day at this event. It seemed reasonable. It seemed all right. I don't know if... whoops, sorry about the earthquake. That was me adjusting the camera. It seems reasonable. It seems okay. I also played against the new... Whenever your opponent land falls, draw a card, gain a life card. I forgot what it's called. It's from Commander Legends. Does anybody know what card I'm talking about? Also seemed fine. I don't know if there'll be Death and Taxes main deck staples, but it seemed fine.
Do you have any battle first challenges on me? I said into 5 challenges. Do I prevent it to win?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not landfall. It's whenever your opponent searches their deck. My bad. I was thinking landfall, but it's actually searches your deck. Yeah. That card. Sorry, I didn't mean landfall. I was thinking of the wrong thing. Archivist of Ogma? Yeah, that sounds right. I played against that card, and it seemed decent because I kept drawing fetch lands and putting them on the table, and I'm just like, ugh, I got to remove this thing if I ever want to fetch. I'm going to draw like 4 cards. It was pretty annoying, actually. Turn Zero Gains with a great question. Do you feel bad about streaming during my scheduled 90s MTG Webcam League semifinal match with MTG banning, or are you okay with it? I mean, my plan was to check when you guys were live and just go switch over there so everybody could watch it. How does that sound? How does that sound, everybody? Do we want to watch the webcam top 4 match, or do we not want to watch that? I figured we can all experience it together. Turn Zero Games, maybe we should start a poll. I think unless anybody strongly objects, we're going to try and catch your match on stream. And even if they strongly object, I'll probably overrule. All right, Grindstone on the table now for Dennis. Half of the combo, of course. Painter Servant Grindstone is the combo, in case anybody's not familiar. Island and Ponder.
And you have 3 cards.
3, yeah.
And it's hard to, like, Market doesn't really do anything other than be a value card. And it's just
86% favored for Jeskai. Urion said Twitch chat at the beginning of the match. We're here in game 3, and things look somewhat even at the moment. Can't really say anybody's way ahead here. Chromox comes back from the graveyard. This time imprinted with a Blood Moon. Engineered Explosives on 1 is available on the battlefield right now. MTG Banning says we need you to make sure that proper tokens are utilized. That's true. So, you know, if we activate Currency Converter and we don't have Rogue or Treasure tokens, we're going to have a problem. We're going to have a big problem.
Add additional targets. Do I have to do it before or after file is resolved? I want this to be on the table when I get this on when I put this on the table with Vial. So if I have to file, would I have to put this on the table before or after the vial to be resolved in order for it to be seen by what I put in for the vial? I'm phrasing this poorly.
Yeah, you're not asking me the right question. Sure. And
We're on the edges of our seats.
that's right. Factor 2? Yep. Let's
Dozens of people captivated.
Cassian. Jake.
No, I'll figure it out.
Mountain. Anyway, that's your own question.
Tap for red, sack for red.
Land.
Sacking for red.
Factor 2? Yep. Great.
So back. Alter this for the Lotus Petal.
Do that in response to I'm going to put the
Little Goblin Welder mana trick here. Karn, the Great Creator, comes down. We're going to pop Engineering Explosives in response to Karn, because it would be shut off by Karn. And Karn is on 5. Heads up play by Luis to pop it there. Can't miss those. Looking through the sideboard now is Dennis. Let's see what Dennis finds. The fetch lands on Luis's side of the table are just mountains now. Painter's Servant was found Painter Servant put in hand, if anybody missed that. Tapping 3. Narset. And a minus. Ponder to hand.
Three cards?
Yes.
Minus Karn.
Minusing Karn again.
Shoot that.
Minus Grindstone. I'll play a Grindstone.
Grindstone comes down. Painter Servant is in hand.
Yeah.
You got it. Missions and the creatures.
Minusing Narset now. A whiff.
Whiffed.
Blood Moon Rising. I think you're the only player I know that has, like all of your pimped out cards are the enemy cat. Thing.
Snapcaster. Can ponder. Yep. It's like Ponder Tundra Expressive with the cards found. Makes a land drop. 2 red available. Passing the turn.
At any point, you could flip those for, versions for less money.
I think they are the ones that retain the most of their
Yeah.
value.
Evoke
Yeah.
Fury.
Yeah.
Well, for
Exile
the
Blood
longest
Moon.
time, though, they were kind of stuck at like 150.
Evoke Fury, exiling Blood Moon. Ouch. Passing the turn. Expressive iteration. Accidentally put 2 cards in the hand. One of them was supposed to be an exile. It's a Tundra.
That's not really a good excuse. Yeah, you got kids.
Fun.
Yeah.
So what?
They're like this big.
Get 2 babysitters.
Ponder Shuffle.
I'm in play.
It's exile to
Sell your
expressive.
masterpieces.
It's not
Get rid of
included.
them.
You have
Now you have
kids.
you have kids.
Thank you.
All right, so the Tundra is not in play. It's in exile. Just a little goof there. Accidentally putting it in hand for a second. It's supposed to go into exile. Looks like an island and a ponder is in hand for Luis.
Exiling this.
Yeah, but not yet, because I'm not ending my turn yet.
I don't think you're playing another land this turn.
Keeps the cards on top. We see a basic plains now in hand for Luis. That could be huge. Able to remove this Blood Moon, especially, maybe. Passing the turn with no plays is Dennis. We just saw Savine's Reclamation drawn for turn, and Luis made a quick look at the graveyard without making it too obvious. Playing a basic plains. Oh, we see a Mentor in hand, a Brainstorm in hand. I see a Kitten in hand. All right, the play is going to be a Monastery Mentor. And passing the turn. Dennis minusing again. This time, what's worth getting this time? Maybe, yeah. All right, goes for Tormod's Crypt again. We don't actually know Dennis's sideboard. I was just trying to guess what Nope, it looks like it may not be Tormod's Crypt. A little take back here. Engineer explosives instead. Could be a way to wipe out monks. Playing it on 0. And a goblin welder. Brainstorm on end step, triggering Monastery Mentor. There's a token. Puts 2 back. Can't shuffle currently. Thanks to Blood Moon.
Sure.
Try it, okay?
Teferi Time Raveler comes down.
Trigger on the stack. I will copy this to this guy.
1 prowess so far, being kept track of.
Trigger. So next up is this guy.
What do you do with Teferi here, I wonder? Do you...
I can't believe I'm not drawing the second one.
Insane.
Is it worth it to bounce Blood Moon? Plays a Tundra. It may be worth it to bounce Blood Moon. Yep. Bouncing Blood Moon, draw a card. Now tapping 4.
There's no more Blood Moon. They're not mountains
Gonna double
anymore.
fetch. Can't tap those for red anymore.
They don't just tap for mana.
Basic Plains, Basic Island. I'm sure Luis is happy to have some Basic Plains on the battlefield now, after searching for it for half of the game. Tapping 3.
Displacer
Kitten.
What does this do? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exactly. Oh, that's like an infinite combo. That's with something.
with any 0 mana.
Okay. Oh, that's what the explosives are
But I
for.
think he sold out. I think he sold his cards.
Brainstorm,
I think he
Trigger,
actually was on.
Jeff Lynn?
I could be wrong.
and
I've
then
never
we're
talked
talking
about
about
this.
the very recent.
The balancing that command to take over, and then also managing both collections. So we should more there's the play on mine. So start playing on mine.
I will then.
I don't get
I
worried.
was saying, he's playing online. We'll buy him the paper.
Balance.
I mean, if you want to play like bigger, like travel big events,
If you don't annotate
Goblin wall.
Every time I've ever tried to like play
attack
extensively,
Corn with
rather something like oh you should
this,
hang low now
with
on like Harvey Ford so like when Legacy Day Open is coming up in
Basic
October,
form, you gotta
I'll like 2 months before I'll like get the they're gonna have to give me all the cards whatever.
Thank you, Red Eyes
Like,
Vikes.
committed to
Wow.
MTG bot doesn't have Baldur's Gate yet, I guess.
I just hate playing. I want the card.
What's the life total?
14 to 18.
It's
I'm
like
at 18
fine if you're
here.
doing like I need to stress test these things. I need to figure out what the best last 10 cards are, and like figure that stuff out before this good tournament where I'm expecting to receive magic. Cool, but to play, like the guys that are there on the challenges on every Saturday, whatever.
That's how I was. I only ever played. I didn't even ever play.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like,
Now you just build it up.
that's all I want.
Yeah.
I never want to play stuff.
Anything I play is gonna get bounced by Teferi.
Wondering what is even possible for Dennis to do here. The Displacer Kitten, the Monks, the Mentor, the Teferi, it's all a lot to deal with. Goblin Welder, that doesn't do a lot. Dennis is in trouble for sure. Thinking about the Savine's Reclamation now. And there it is.
Yeah, but I have like sets.
Oh, sure, yeah. I know you just have the max.
But I also have like some dudes with like 50 qualifiers on top. So it's like whatever comes out next, whatever. I can just build right
From
out.
here I can go infinite. I don't know if you have that.
Finds engineered explosives.
How do you do that?
So I bounce.
Blinks Teferi with
Uh,
Displacer Kitten.
spawn to your bounce.
Teferi now targeting engineered explosives.
Also sounds
Sacking engineered explosives in response is Dennis.
The triggers result.
Good play there by Dennis. The monks are all gone.
Triggers there.
but you have nothing to bounce.
Just
Oh, you exile. Okay.
and then I'll flash back the reclamation. Sack this.
Now we're going to flash back Savine's Reclamation after their fetch.
Well, but first I'm gonna bounce here. Yeah, I'm gonna bounce here. And then I'll flash back the reclamation and get the explosives again.
Okay.
No, because
Trigger.
it's no good anymore because it's presenting it.
And then I'll just go get a land too. Ability.
Engineered explosives coming in.
So if you
Oh,
flash back
you
it,
get two things.
yeah, if you flash it back and then,
Oh yeah.
so now I can do the return this to my hand.
Okay, so you make infinite monk tokens.
And this gets infinitely big.
Alright. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. Good game.
So yeah, sorry about the mana.